Okay, and back from break, for me at least. Where are we now? We are climbing up Mount Corel. And... we just found some lovely graffiti left by... chalk drawing left by Yuffie. Thanks,
You still holding up okay?
Yeah, feeling great actually. We could do this all day. It's like someone's pulling me up.
You've become one with the mountain. Say what?
Really? I did? Hey! Thanks for having me!
What the hell are you doing, Red? Relax. It happens to all new climbers. If she passes out...
Oh, I gotta get the climbers high.
Go!
Okay. Points for Red. Whoa, hello. Oh, you got Zack, what's going on here? Some mushrooms.
Finish it. It's over.
Okay, so yet again, tried to get a morph up, and I think I just screwed up the buttons there. I don't think it was anything a person did. Okay, so Yuffie says go that way, therefore, clearly we're going this way. Still holding out hope for a secret behind a waterfall one of these days. Okay, I guess we're gonna go this way first. Again, where is this leading us compared to where Yuffie wants us to go? Same bloody place, just... Fewer treasure? I was about to say, I heard something going. Rah, 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 rah. Alright, well, I guess we're going to run down this way and see if we missed anything. A bridge. We missed a bridge. Yuffie apparently doing the guided tour, making sure we see all the sights. It is weird that they give us two ways to go that are literally separated by, you know, a few yards.
Moving on then.
Okay. Again, somewhere along the line, something stole Cloud's magic. I'm not entirely sure what or where, or when for that matter, but he's drastically low on magic. Fortunately, I don't ever need to use it, but still, it's kind of obnoxious. I'm glad this isn't hard mode. Which I assume functions the same in this game as it does in the earlier one. And that you don't get any items, and magic will be at a premium the whole time. No zappy zaps. Of course, they timed it right as I was getting airborne. Red needs a way to get airborne.
Here goes.
Whatever.
Why don't you lead the way?
back.
One more shot. Get him.
Let's go.
Again, I'm just gonna keep trying to time that thing to get a morph to work, but God knows if it'll ever, if it'll ever happen. It's like during, you know, OG7, if you were trying to use morph, you would just skip people's turns. Like, nope, not you. Nope, not you. No, okay, you attack, try and get its hit points down a little bit lower. Nope, not you, not you, not you. Okay, there it worked. And, you know, you could control the flow of the battle that way.
These days ain't got no
Something this active,
greet each other.
I don't know if there's a way to do that. Oh, hey, it's a person. Hello, person.
Well, I'll be. Finally.
Hello,
folks
hiker.
have got some manners. I don't get it. Tons of folks hiking up the mountain today, and not a one of them so much as nodded my way.
I mean, you are sitting there with gun, but...
Sick-looking fellas all in black, and what did I get? Silence. Hikers these days never learn to greet each other or something.
Didn't come out of the fact that they're all wearing black. I mean, he did say that, but then also they're all barefoot. God, look at this. The fact that you can look down, you can still see all that stuff down there. I keep wanting to do like a Breath of the Wild zoom and look at stuff. You can see the water moving. It does not look like you can see trees moving in the wind, at least. Although it wouldn't surprise me. I imagine they decided, no, that's one step too far. We don't need to make the trees move way off the distance. What the hell are those? Oh, I recognize these from 7. OG, I mean. Obviously this is 7, but...
Go on!
Alright, let's get an assess. What do we got here? Bang... Bagnadrana. Bagnadrana? Bagnadrana? Okay, ice. Impervious to physical attacks from the rear, inflicting enough damage during subdue will pressure them. Right. Okie dokie.
Here we go.
Not trying to attack him in the rear, honestly. Whoa, Aerith, why are you orange? Oh, you're bound or whatever you're. Right, A is the one that's holding on to Aerith, thank you. Okay, seriously.
Take it from here. Follow my
We get. Okay.
So it's my turn?
Wow, these guys are jerks. Hey, how about a Blizzara? Followed by another Blizzara, but I don't have enough ATB for that.
Go on!
Wow, stop that, you piece of crap. Okay, Cloud, you're like dead, dude. Okay, what do we have? Anything interesting? Howling Smash. Triangle.
Ready? With me. Come on. With me. Do it. You're up.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I saw Aerith getting low. I'm not too worried about it. Holy crap. All of a sudden, these guys are just massive jerks. Obviously, there's something to work out on these things that I am not getting. Wow. Okay, they're gonna take some figuring. Okay, Aerith. Let's spread some Kira love. Holy crap. Mildly embarrassing, but also more frustrating than anything, that just kind of out of nowhere, those things are just ridiculous. And I'm sure there's a trick to it. As there is with most critters around here, you just gotta know the right strategy on any given battle. this place is rife with loot. That's cool. Speaking of doing the right strategy, what do we have? Oh, good. Aerith's about to level up. Red's not too far behind. Okay. Yeah, I want to check out materia. Oh, wrong button like 3 times in a row. Okay, fire may not be getting it done up here. We seem to be finding other elements. I have not tried what happens if I put lightning and wind on an elemental thing. I want to try that. I just because I saw it there, why not? Because he's got fire and he's got a lightning attack, but you know, just for the base element on that one, I'm curious. All right, Assassin's Prayer, HP, first strike's almost done. Cool. Morph is not doing me a damn bit of good, to be honest. Iron Master, HP, Ice, Efficiency. Like, I'm tempted to take Morph off, and then if I really, really, really need to use it, I could just come back at some later time and put Enfeeblement Rings on 2 people and let Cloud go to town on things. That's sort of what I'm tempted to do at this point, because it's really annoying me. Chakra's is working. Glad that's coming along, sort of. Wind, Fortification, yay. Healing, Steadfast Block, Stagger, okay. Alright. Red has fire. I guess that's fine. Well, Red has a fire attack. I don't think Red has a wind or lightning. I think he has ice. Let's give him... What can I give him? Well, I can give him fire and ice. That'll give him 2 different options at least. Except those are literally the 2 I just said he had. Never mind. Of course, I took away lightning and wind from him. But that was for science. Let's try a lightning with Red. She has ice, which helped. I want to give her more elements, though, to actually cast. Give her wind. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, and she has healing on the cheap-ish. Alright, let's just give me some more options here. I really wish I had more. I mean, I could always give her this, but then she wouldn't have any linked materia if I gave her the one that has 4 on it. Unless I gave her clouds. He's not technically using it. I'll worry about it later. I don't think I'm in any dire need of materia. I don't know that there's a boss coming up anytime really soon. So. What was that? Hello? Did you hear that? I heard that. Red, what was that? Okay, good. Restore some magic there, Cloud. I really would like a bench. Wow, lots of stones too. Oh, hello. Didn't even see that. There we go. Where are we now? Where have we got? Okay. I have a wall at least. Is that... Are we getting near Corel town? No. Crap.
Think the others are okay?
Okay, maybe they're... That looks like... I recognize that thing. Okay, first things first. Looks like something we're about to fight now, doesn't it? Here's me. He's like, I don't know if there's a boss battle coming up soon. Okay. Well, actually, I may have just set a bunch of materia in a good place, come to think of it. Because if it's what I think it is, and it sure looks like it, then it's probably weak to lightning. So that's good for Cloud. He doesn't need an aura spell with it. He just needs it on his elemental. This thing is going to suck and not do me a damn bit of good, so is there anything else I could put on that's more useful? or at the very least needs AP. We get an actual win. ADB boost. We can start working on that. Certainly needs the AP more than Morph does.
You're nothing to it.
There again, I'd really like a bench. If that is indeed what we're about to fight, that means boss. That means I need all three of them. Come on, Cloud. Oh, you're gonna make me go over. Fine. Picky, picky, picky. Sorry. Okay, now this looks like a boss area. And yay, bench. Okay, what do we got? Of course, nothing new or interesting in any of this stuff. Alright, Aerith's just leveled. Is she... Cloud, behave yourself. Nah, 5 isn't going to make any difference to her. Okay, here we go. Alright, so Red should have lightning magic, I think I put on him. And Aerith should have wind. I don't know if this thing's going to be weak to wind, so just in case, let's swap those two. I mean, it flies, it's got rotors, but sometimes you never know. So just in case, I want to make sure that the thing that almost certainly will be able to damage him and is more likely to get used is ready to go. Alright, last thing I want to double check, and then we'll save and go see what we got to do. Fortress Bracer. 30 out of 41 zinc ore for that? Good God. And it's got apparently decent stats on it. Tempting, at least. Star Pendant. 10, so it's like all of my zinc at that point. So I guess I don't... I can make them both, might as well. I don't have anything more pressing to make, I guess. And hey, yeah, let's upgrade it. And I've not made one of those yet. Okay. Cloud. How good is this enhanced Fortress Bracer? 2 material slots. Of course it is. Should have checked that and had that in mind. They do tend to prioritize extra materia slots over a little bit of bonus defense when I can. Alright, anybody missing levels on weapons? Summon materia. Who's got what? Does anybody have Ramu? I have Ramu. Okay, good. Shiva and Ifrit. I don't have any of the new stuff. Titan probably not going to be nearly as good against a flying thing, but Phoenix might be interesting. Although, you know, if I'm going to use anything, it'll probably be Ramu, to be honest. Lightning and all. Alright, let's see what we got. Anybody got steel on? I never know if there's... I need to start putting steel on for... Although bosses haven't had a whole lot to steal from, to be honest. What do you got? Item economizer. I'll live with it. Can't be anything that good. Is there some sort of missable armor or whatnot that looks like it's important? I can always restart. Did I just save a minute ago? Probably. Alright. Helicopter Turks or Icy Rude? You're ferrying in... Hey, Elena. You're ferrying in the cloak people now? Like, picking them up around and bringing them, or what?
Again? Well, look who it is.
You here to pick a fight?
What? Oh, no. Just dropping off some unruly passengers. They were fine when we left Junon, and then they weren't. So, here we are. Don't know why. One minute they were okay, and the next... whatever. This is way above my pay grade. So, that's it? Well, since you're here...
I'm shocked. Are you shocked? I'm shocked.
We'd love to stay and chat, but Rude and I are busy people. She'll be more than happy to keep you company, though.
Elena tries too hard sometimes, I think.
Now play nice, shitbirds.
Okay, good. Let's get an assess in and see how we are doing on initial estimations. Oh, that looks bad. Okay, nothing to steal. Cool. Okay. Oh, weak lightning and wind. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Inflicting enough damage by exploiting elemental weakness will pressure it while it is using cooling protocol. Easier to pressure. Good. And ready to dodge, Cloud?
Now!
No, you were not. But you blocked, so that's all that's really important. Ow. Wow. Okay, how about a firebolt while I switch to someone else? Ow.
Now's our chance.
Okay, you pray while Aerith. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, that is bad. Don't. Red, get out of the gas.
I'm coming.
Haha! Really wish I could say I did that on purpose. Okay, Kira Cloud, because he was on fire and needs it.
Busy?
Bodyguard. Oh. Oh, I know what I did. Activated.
You've got this.
Up, out, Cloud. Up, out of the fire, please, dude. Ow.
Go for it, guys.
Alright. Slash, decay, chilling, that's ice, wildfire. Okay, good. He has wind, which he already had. Nah, I didn't give him wind material, of course. You can use while airborne. How do I get red airborne? Must be during a There we go.
You're tired.
So across that. Actually, no. Let's. What do we got for synergy abilities? Firework blade. How is? No, not you, Red. Sure, why not? Let's see what that does.
On it.
Be zappy. Nice. Followed by that.
Gotta keep it up.
What was that? Oh, phase change? What are we doing? Cloud? Cloud?
Come on.
Aiming at you.
Got it. We're up.
So it's my turn? Yeah.
Take it over.
Ow. Okay, did not. I'll admit this was not on my bingo card. Oh, hey, Cloud. Summon.
Do your thing.
That was a nice, victorious moment music for Ramu to come in of all times. Nope, 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 yep.
My turn.
Okay, I was gonna do something. I don't know what. Ow. Really? Bad timing on my part. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Close, and there it is. Aerith.
Let's do it. Take him down. You're mine now.
About... How fast can you charge up, Ray? Alright, that can finish him off. Good night.
You're done.
What a team! Guess the Turks are back on duty, huh?
Well,
Wish they'd all go on
they
vacation.
do think you tried to
For
assassinate
real.
the president.
Come on. We need to find the others.
So wasn't there some sort of controversy, or like there was something about Reno's voice actor? Did the voice actor pass away, or there's something about him I don't remember? And so the question was, how much is Reno going to be
The
in
next
this one?
order of business is the Magnus
So-
Materia project.
Okay, here we go. Magnus Materia.
As you are aware, simultaneous energy
Mount
spikes were
Corel,
detected in Mako reactors
Gongaga,
across the world. After
and Midgar.
analyzing the data from each site, we found the spikes stemmed from the arrival of visitors, unfathomably large life forms.
Early form weapons?
A weapon?
Based on available information, it would seem so. They supposedly appear when the planet is in danger.
And each one carries an enormous orb of materia. More
I
specifically,
think we saw something
an
like these in
orb
the
from
trailer.
which they themselves were born. They are living enigmas, organisms dying to be understood. And finally, my dream of capturing one is within reach. Oh, what I wouldn't give to peel one's flesh back, pull it apart, and see what makes it tick.
It's a not at all a disturbing way of putting that.
Your wish, Professor, will soon be granted. We'll all get what we want once that materia is ours.
This is ridiculous. Why waste time monster hunting when we're on the brink of creating the materia ourselves?
What she was
I'm
trying to
aware
do
of your
earlier.
efforts, but it would behoove us to
in
obtain
DLC.
naturally occurring specimens as well.
Well, they would look good in the lobby.
Put them in the bathroom for all I care. Just leave me the carcasses. Those I'll take.
I want to make my own.
Mr. President, please.
Scarlet really wants her human
What
footstool.
is this really about?
He's not around though.
Wutai is after them.
Well, talk about burying the lead. Heidegger, I'll need troops.
My finest for the Madam Director.
Homer's like, I'm here too. I want to do something.
Mr. President,
Yes.
Oh yeah, Reeve, I forgot you were there.
there's a question I never had the chance to ask your father. Perhaps you could speak on his behalf.
How much would coulda would
We
chuck?
used Avalanche's activities as a cover to sabotage our own reactors and destroy Sector 7.
Right,
Your father assured us these acts were in service to the Neo-Midgar project.
right.
However, the fact remains that we have yet to locate the promised land of legend, or even confirm if it actually exists.
Great though he was, my father was old. And in his dotage, he became rash. But while we're on the subject, there's something I've been meaning to ask all of you regarding those decisions. Why is it that none of you even tried to stop him? Shinra must change. We must break new ground, grow stronger, smarter, observe, adapt, expand, control. My father built his empire with your loyal support, and I demand the same. I expect you all to prove that you are devoted not only to the company, but to me.
I was just like, yeah, whatever. So obviously, Rufus still ruthless AF, but not as instinctively hateful necessarily as he was in the original. And I think I pointed this out. Oh, okay. I'm shutting up now. That's Zack.
Yeah?
Let me in.
Who's me? And we're back to controlling Zack. Okay, we gotta start getting answers or just more friggin' questions? I'll let you in after I look around a bit, whoever you are. Okay, we got Comatose Cloud and Dead or Comatose Aerith. We're not really sure. So, who? I thought I recognized the voice. Elmira.
Elmira?
Zack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Okay, so if she
Upstairs.
looks at Cloud and goes, "Who the hell is this?" then that's one thing. If she looks at him and goes, "Wait a second. I thought I just met him, and with your sword, no less." All right, what do we got going here?
I'm going to take her home.
Okay, so
Now
Aerith
slow
not
down.
dead?
I've been to your place. Shinra's got it staked out.
Not anymore.
Just mostly
They have
dead.
bigger things to worry about.
But
And I can't leave her with you.
You're a
of
soldier.
course you can. Just look at Cloud. I've been taking care of.
No, you haven't. Look at the state you've left her in.
He didn't
You
frickin'
can't
do
even
it.
Wipe her face, for goodness sake. I'm sorry. Your note had me worried, and now that I'm here, I can see that I was right to be concerned.
Looks pretty cleaned off to me, compared to what it looked like before. Unless Amira did that, but all of Earth looks clean, so I assume that was Zack. Maybe I should have looked at her closer beforehand.
I brought a wheelchair for Aerith. But if Cloud's coming too, you'll just have to carry him. Think you can handle that?
I don't know, he's really heavy. I hadn't carried him
I can do
before.
that much. That's Aerith,
Yes, I know.
Okay, so more questions so far. But, again, no comment on...
Aerith!
Okay, is that Oates, right?
She okay?
Yeah.
You're okay. Right, Aerith?
So Aerith was friends with a lot of the little kids around the slums. A different one. Zack knew one kid and got to know him a little bit in his
hey, Elmira.
love quest, if you will, with
Yes.
Aerith.
What happened to this place?
Cloud met Oates in Remake.
The world's ending. At least, that's what everyone's saying.
No flower. Oh, crap. Okay, Doctor Who instincts kicking in. That's a crack in reality, and we need to be worried about that right there. If you are a Doctor Who fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and if not, then I can't explain it without flowcharts and at least a half an hour.
Which way do you think Midgar is?
It would be east of here. That way.
I wonder how my mom's doing back there.
She seemed fine when I saw her. Maybe a little worried.
She's gonna hate me for this.
Talk to her as soon as you get home. She'll understand.
Really looking forward to that conversation.
Okay. That's where I came up. Yeah, so unless it healed me, which it might have. Nope. We're gonna hit that bench really fast. Free healing is free healing. Okay, so anyway, what I was saying right before Zack showed up unexpectedly, Rufus still obviously ruthless AF, as I was saying, but in OG7, and I said this in a previous video, the first thing he did is he comes out and makes a speech to, I think, Cloud and Company. I think that's his speech at the top of the tower before his solo fight with Cloud. And he's basically, my father ruled through such and such, I will rule through fear. And like he's just like walks out the gate practically twirling a mustache. And he's certainly smarter than his dad, I think. And smarter, maybe not as well, it sort of depends. Like he's more of a scalpel than his dad's bulldozer, if you will. in how he uses power, which it's still very much an use and abuse of power, but Rufus would not have dropped a plate on people. He would have, done something a bit more insidious and more devious to get what he wants, and would have viewed dropping a plate as crass, callous, a waste of resources, etc., etc. So he wouldn't have opposed it for moral reasons. He would have opposed it as a waste and, not the best way to get his ends done, I think. That was sort of my impression. And this version of him certainly seems to be feeding and building on that version. So, yeah, I mean, and I like this Rufus. He's got a little bit more nuance then. I'm still curious where they're going to go with it and see what happens with his character. It's always interesting wanting character development and growth and stuff out of the villains, because they don't always get it unless they're planning to redeem them as heroes or something. Or you're watching Once Upon a Time, which actually usually they get redeemed to heroes or something. Actually, not so much. Sorry, tangent there with Once Upon a Time. Which, again, good show. If you've never watched it, loved it. All of last season's kind of okay. But they do a really good job of showing you why the villains are the way they are. I'll say that.
Sorry we're late.
Hey, y'all. Did y'all not see the giant
okay?
spinning helicopter of death?
Yep. Really worked up a sweat.
So how'd recon go?
All clear.
You missed the giant mech thing.
Surprises and no materia.
We managed to catch her before she could get as far as the reactor.
Which is the whole reason we're here. So hurry it up, or those hooded guys will beat us to it.
I don't think the hooded guys want your materia, Yuffie. Okay, well, we have the whole band back together again. I don't have an immediate need to change anything, so let's see what they're going to do in the next area as we approach a Fubar reactor. Okie dokie. Well, I think this is probably a good place for me to take a quick break, get some water, that sort of thing, before diving into whatever that is. So, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Nothing really to do, I don't think. Except I don't know what team I'm going to be using at the moment, so
That's it.
I guess I'm Cloud Yuffie Red for the moment. Since I don't tend to use most of my materia unless it's important. It always feels to me like it's not that big a deal if I don't respec all my materia anymore. I've got sort of the important things, and I've got HP spread around a little bit. I could probably spread it a bit more so that everyone's got one, but so far it has not proved necessary. Uh-oh.
Hey, so what's the deal with all these creepy hooded guys anyway?
They're Shinra's victims.
Well, they're in good company. I'll give them that.
How you figure?
When Shinra invaded Wutai, it was pretty bad.
Scenes from the DLC, of course.
Towns killed thousands. And when the dust settled, they forced some BS truce on us.
I thought both sides wanted a ceasefire.
The old geezers at the top did, yeah. But the rest of us were pissed. They'd been running Wutai into the ground for years. It was the last straw. We were done. Everyone was ready to kick those old farts to the curb. And that's when Colonel Lodbrok's team showed up.
As I said, that's the guy that was in talking to Rufus.
Who'd you say?
Lodbrok. His squad saved Wutai from those senile old fossils. Paved the way forward. They didn't do it alone, though. While the Colonel's crew was rallying the people, their friend Viceroy Saruf agreed to help. Then bam! Revolution. And that is how the
And
interim
he's
government
working with
was formed.
Rufus.
Revolution, huh? Y'all did good.
But why the interim? Because once this war with Shinra's behind us, the whole country's gonna come together and decide what kind of government we want. Which is why we're doing everything we can to make sure the interim ends in independence. Pretty cool, right? Just gonna stand there? Let's get going.
So, whoa there, just pushing around giant bars of metal. Are you clad? Cool. So Wutai in the DLC, you see how much Wutai is. You know, it's like, oh well, Yuffie explains pretty clearly their, or her rather. I don't want to speak for all of Wutai in this assessment. Vast misunderstanding of. Yeah, I guess the nature of power and the power disparity between Shinra and Wutai is her understanding is, okay, oh, well, whoever has more materia is more powerful, so give us big materia, we'll be powerful, and that's it, we win, right? And it's the naivety of her. I don't necessarily know that, you know, the interim Wutai government shares that, or now that we know that Lodbrok, was it? Something like that? If he is sort of playing both sides or playing Wutai on behalf of Shinra in cahoots with Rufus or something, he may be fostering that sort of mentality in keeping them riled up and not necessarily fully understanding everything. I'm curious about that relationship now. What's up? Gaha, that's all you gotta say? Are you channeling Heidegger? OG Heidegger, anyway? This is really different than anything I was expecting to see here. Because that's... I guess actually, I mean, you do see... I mean, the reactor in OG7 is there. It's not trashed like this. I just realized that we're exactly what we were seeing. This is where in OG7 you would see the train car pulling out with the huge materia on it, I think. Because this would be the Corel Reactor. What'd you find, Youth? Oh, well, we have to go this way. Are there dolphins? Mako dolphins?
So, like, all that stuff down there is Mako?
Yes.
Yep.
Then
Wrap it up in a ball.
It's gotta be hiding some ginormous materia.
See, it's no real understanding of it. Just,
It's scary.
ooh, it's materia. The bigger, the better. The more powerful. Therefore, oh,
What's that?
it's a big damn dolphin. Gonna just jump up, do a backflip, and kick a giant beach ball. Actually, not far off. It's just a Jurassic-sized big dolphin with an equally sized beach ball.
What the hell was that thing?
A weapon.
Huh?
Tutelary creatures, said only to appear when the planet is in grave danger. Hojo has sought them for years.
Did you see what was inside it? That had to have been the biggest freaking materia ever!
And what would you do with it,
Gotta
Yuffie?
figure out how to catch that overgrown fish.
That guardian of the planet?
Whatever. I'm not about to let a materia that beautiful get away. And just so we're clear,
The one
it's
that's like
mine. I called
50 times bigger than you are?
Cool. You fish.
Huh?
We'll keep moving.
Hey, not
I mean, I know
cool.
materia changes size to fit plot needs and
This isn't
put into weapons and all,
goodbye,
but
sweet weapon. I'll be back for you soon.
maybe if I use mini spell from materia,
Wouldn't show up unless Shinra had
transform
really
materia to
pushed
shrink
the
that
blade to the
materia.
edge. Avalanche was right about the threat they posed all along. We were, weren't we?
Yeah. But don't forget, Shinra's not the only problem.
Right. Sephiroth is still out there.
He is, and talking won't stop him.
Now that we were going to the beach, but we saw who wanted that. Okay, so, really fast. Something that's been on my mind, because watching, catching up on some of people's playthroughs at the beginning of this game, and reminding myself that so at the end of Remake, Aerith is talking about Sephiroth. She's like, you know, he'll tell you that he wants to save the planet or he wants this, but that's not, he's wrong, etc., etc., etc. And it reminded me that in a kernel of Sephiroth's, you know, goal is actually a good idea, is that Sephiroth is against Shinra because of the threat they pose to the planet. And so, I mean, that little nugget of his motivations and his goals is actually a laudable thing when you get down to it. Obviously his means, methods, etc., not so good. But at that respect, it's almost the enemy of my enemy situation, in that both he and Cloud's group are against Shinra, but also both Cloud and Shinra are against Sephiroth specifically, although, spoilers here, OG, we already know that Hojo is not exactly against Sephiroth. And, well, you saw that in the remake. He was very excited about Sephiroth being there, so that's not really a spoiler. And he was obviously working his own angle in that whole situation. But then Sephiroth and Shinra are also against Cloud. So they're basically a three-way enemy of my enemy is my enemy of my enemy is also my enemy, basically. So the temporary truce proposed between Rufus and Cloud made sense to a degree, but also never would have lasted, and I think everybody knew it. Any two of them could call a truce in regards to trying to get to the other one, and everyone would know it's not going to last. Also, I don't think Sephiroth would do a truce. He's doing his own thing the whole time. But anyway, but it did remind me that Sephiroth's original goal, and we saw it at the back story here at Nibelheim, where he's like, you know, oh, it's the ones who've destroyed the planet. It's the ones that have done it. And they're coming again, because it was Zack who came to confront Sephiroth as a member of Shinra, as a soldier. So Sephiroth's antagonism started with anti-Shinra and then went crazy pants from there, but still. It's just something that you tend to lose sight of, because you're like, okay, we're after Sephiroth. Oh, we're also after Shinra. You forget that Sephiroth is also just flat out against Shinra. I mean, he straight up murderized President Shinra. So it's just something I don't hear very many people comment on as they play the game for the first time, and I have not seen anybody really commenting on it as they're getting into Rebirth. You know, the very few people that I've actually spent the time to watch. So, because I am still trying to avoid most people's playthroughs, because I don't want to accidentally get spoiled. So I have to watch how far they're in versus where I am. Hello, dude. I wonder how many of those Black Robe guys there actually are. I mean, did their tats hit triple digits? Alright, Barrett, what are we doing here? Besides waiting on an elevator. Well, that was a lovely, scary image of Yuffie's face for a second there. Hey, Teeth. A really long elevator ride. Corel Mines? Corel Mines. So if I remember, the mines were there first, and then the Mako reactor came, because Barrett and lived in the mining town of Corel. Okay, there's our elevator. Just inevitably getting turned around here. Oh, what do we got?
Here we go.
Okay.
You're done. No time to celebrate.
First strike is up. Cool, I think that's max now. But that's one that's worth keeping on, even when it is maxed and taking up space in your materia slots now. What do we got? Anything interesting? Okay, small areas. Not worried. Barrett, I could really use a new gun for Barrett sometime soon. He's lagging behind, I think. Obviously, Yuffie is too, but she's new, so she has an excuse. Alright, what do we got going on here? Oh, the bridge. Is there going to be a little chocobo nest like there was in the first one?
Dead end?
With little baby chocobos? Oh, that would be... Oh, there...
Till we lower it.
would they be eggs at this point, or the baby chocobos? I forget the timing.
Sucks.
What?
You know this area, don't you?
Control room's up there. At the top of the cliff.
Some giant friggin' gears.
Through the mine. Won't be a walk in the park, though.
I see floating
Been
fish.
abandoned for years. We're working on it. Just wait a minute.
Right? Cloud.
Hey. Cloud. Come on.
Don't give in, dude.